This fundamental concern for others in our individual and community lives will go a long way in making the world a better place that we so passionately dream of. Hate is like drinking poison and hoping it will kill your enemy. I learned that courage is not the absence of fear, but victory over it. A brave man is not he who does not feel fear, but he who conquers that fear. Everyone can overcome their circumstances and achieve success if they are dedicated and passionate about what they do. Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. It is not our diversity that separates us, not our ethnicity, or religion or culture that separates us. Since we have achieved our freedom, there is only one division between us, between those who value democracy and those who do not. Don't judge me by my success, judge me by how many times I fall and get back up. It is in character growth that we must learn from pleasant and unpleasant experiences. Money won't create success, the freedom to make it will create it. It looks impossible until you can do it. To be free is not just to let go of one's shackles, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. As I have said, the first thing is to be honest with yourself. You can never have an impact on society if you have not changed yourself. There is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. I am not a saint, unless you think of a saint as a sinner who keeps on trying. I have taken a moment here to rest, to steal a view of the glorious vista that surrounds me, to look back on the distance I have come. But I can only rest for a moment, for with freedom come responsibilities, and I dare not linger, for my long walk A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. I learned that to humiliate another person is to make him suffer an unnecessarily cruel fate. Even as a boy, I defeated my opponents without dishonoring them. Man's goodness is a flame that can be hidden but never extinguished. Sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that generation. I have never cared very much for personal prizes. A person does not become a freedom fighter in the hope of winning awards. It is not our diversity which divides us. It is not our ethnicity or religion or culture that divides us. Since we have achieved our freedom, there can only be one division amongst us, between those who cherish democracy and those who do not. Overcoming poverty is not a task of charity, it is an act of justice. Like slavery and apartheid, poverty is not natural. It is man-made and it can be overcome and eradicated by the actions of human beings. As long as many of our people still live in utter poverty, as long as children still live under plastic covers, as long as many of our people are still without jobs, no South African should rest and wallow in the joy of freedom. Freedom is indivisible. The chains on any one of my people were the chains on all of them. The chains on all of my people were the chains on me. A leader is like a shepherd. He stays behind the flock, letting the most nimble go out ahead, whereupon the others follow, not realizing that all along they are being directed from behind. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. A nation should not be judged by how it treats its highest citizens, but its lowest ones.